There we go. Alright, bots and other stuff in the chat. Alright. Check on Twitch via mobile. Alright, now I'm gonna check the stream, so that's looking sound then hopefully. Alright. Alright, everything seems good. Bots and other stuff in chat. Notifications popped off in Discords. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Outlaws plus a handful of missions remastered. So, I know it's been a hot minute, as they say, since I last played this. There was like times where I was going to be trying to do it, and then like I kind of had like these other ideas of like, hey, I'm going to actually play this instead, or something else that happened that I wasn't really expecting, and all that just jazz. But we're now back at it. We're gonna try to get into the swing of things and all that. So hopefully all goes well. So last time we were at I believe like last time we were here at the sawmill, because I kind of remembered how I kind of remembered how like there was like the whole situation was like trying to figure out like where to go and everything like that, and then we came to a fort location. And now I believe that we are now here on the mine level. So yeah, that's what we're gonna kind of be going for. Now, because I haven't played this game in a hot minute, I'm gonna try and to explain everything as best as possible for people that might have forgotten about this, or just for overall new people that might catch on to this. So this is a very old game that was originally made, I believe, by LucasArts. I'm not gonna say it was their first FPS game, but it was one of the earliest, because some of the games that kind of came to my mind, like some of the earliest games that kind of came to my mind was like Star Wars Dark Forces and Outlaws. But yeah, it's pretty much like a Western, it's like a Western theme, shoot 'em up type of game, and it's got some interesting little mechanics here and there, and the story about it, more or less, is that you are playing as a former marshal, I think named James Anderson. You were, yeah, I think you're playing as a guy named James Anderson, who was a former U.S. Marshal, who pretty much was trying to settle in the quiet, peaceful life of like having a family and having a little place of his own, things like that. But some big shot type of dude was going around wanting to turn was wanting to turn everything into like a big city, like a big city type place with their name on it. Now, some people refuse. So now some people had refused to sell their land to and to to this person to try to make a way for a city in the future, I guess. So this one guy, so our I guess like our like main evil protagonist guy, um, he goes around. Well, he recruits apparently like a bunch of outlaw cowboys and things like that. Try and help. They're trying to get them to persuade people to sell their land to him and everything like that. And then there's this one guy. I believe he's called like referred to as like Doctor Death or something like that. I can't remember what his full name thing is. But basically, like there's this guy who's he's pretty much like a doctor. That's I guess he says kind of like he's like a doctor slash outlaw cowboy type of thing or whatever. Um, so he goes and finds James's location and everything like that. The house, residence, and all that. And James himself is away because he went to town to try and get a few like supplies and groceries and things like that. So what happened was the doctor dude had a little confrontation with James's wife, and um, and then suddenly like James like James is coming home, and he's seeing like a bunch of smoke and everything, and it turns out that that his house caught on fire. So pretty much in a nutshell, uh, the outlaw doctor dude, um, he burned the place down, killed James's wife, and kidnapped his daughter because he has a little girl. So now James is pretty much on the road to trying to save his kid, and that's basically like a little story, if you will. So yeah, that's the little story thing. Um, now there now fast forward through time and everything like that. Um, Night Dive Studios was known to remake a lot, or kind of like remaster a lot of a lot of old games. One of them being this very game right here. And luckily for me, it came out. One of the things that came out on was PS4, and I was really curious to play it because though I technically have it on Steam and everything, but like I couldn't be able to really play it back then because it was only like uh, reserved for DOSBox. Though I did find like a little source port thing um, some time ago, but like I haven't really, I set it up and everything like that, but I haven't really used it. And, never really played it. Other than like just kind of seeing how things perform. So overall, this is pretty much going to be my first time playing this game. I'm going into it pretty much. I say I'm pretty much going into it blind. So yeah, just kind of bear that in mind while I'm going through this and everything like that. Because there might be moments where it's like I'm going here, there, and everywhere. Trying to find progress and whatnot, and just trying to experience the game for the first time. Experience the classic. So anyway, I think it was not much further ado. Let's go ahead and load up. Okay. It means if I can do that. Alright, let's see. Uh, so yeah. Man, one of the little interesting things about this game is that pretty much you have to do like what we refer to as like a manual reload. Okay. Oops. I'm actually gonna go back up real quick. I want to try and see if I can get that other, like, uh, I'm trying to think of, like, what it is, like, canteen, what is it, like, canteen or something? Yeah, canteen, because, yeah, that's the thing that, helps give you, some health. There's something I forgot about. I'm trying to remember, like, if there's, like a quick save. Yep, quick save is L3. Yeah, yeah, yippee yay. Yeah, yeah, yippee. Sorry, I had like an itch on my foot or something. You're outnumbered, Marshall. I think the first time I ever had like a true feeling of experience when it came to this game, I think like some people were known to like take some of the stuff from Outlaws and mod it into Doom. Okay. Yeah, I believe that's shells, possibly. Canteens for health. a medical bag.
He's over here.
Ow.
Don't be a fool, Marshal.
Yeah, some of the things about this game, I think like just like how you can do in Dark Forces Remastered is it gives you like the ability to change the graphics or like from like the remastered stuff to pretty much like the old the old classic classic style. It means fire. Like a dynamite.
Hope you have a coffin picked out.
I don't know what it is, but like every single time, like I do like bring up like the weapon wheel thing. I didn't even fucking fire.
You're outnumbered.
Let's see. Okay, nothing. I must say, never mind. Like nothing's really down here, and I find I find that little secret.
Hey, Mr. Lawman! You're outnumbered.
It's still key. I will say, like, I do like the fact that, I do like the fact, that the double barrel shotgun has the ability to like fire one barrel each instead of like, uh, doing both. Because it gives more bang for your buck and everything. So, gotta love it. Okay, so I got steel key. Right here.
You're a dead man. You and the horse you rode down.
Hmm.
Hope you plant better than you shoot.
Alright.
Don't be a fool, Marshal. Hope you plant better than you shoot.
Okay.
You're outnumbered.
I didn't mean to do that.
Don't be a
Dude.
fool, Marshal.
Don't be a fool, Marshal. That's you. That's how you sound right now. Hold on.
You're outnumbered. You had enough yet?
I got a knife. The game site. What was that? Stop it! Like fucking trolls make me waste my damn ammo. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, I think I have something else that bring up the fucking thing. Oh. I was trying to think to myself, it's like, why every time, like, I bring up the weapon wheel, it's like, it does the thing where it's like, like it just randomly brings up the fucking, like it just randomly brings up the fucking scope when, when I have like a dedicated button for it. Okay. Taking stuff on PC real quick. So the answer's where I came from. Yeah, I think I might be backtracking. So yeah, I do believe I'll be backtracking. Unless...
Hey, Mr. Lawman!
Yeah, I was like thinking, I was like trying to think of myself, it's like, do I want to be able to have that, be a thing?
Hey, Mr. Lawman! You're outnumbered. Where are you, Marshal?
Uh,
You're outnumbered.
Fire. Okay. Okay, there's two paths I can take. Question is, which one should I try first? Decisions. I'm kind of randomly wondering, like, if music plays a part about like progress. I'm wondering, like, if music plays a part in the progression of the game. I get my shotty out. Save here.
Well, well, what is it my father used to say? Oh, yes. Yes, he used to say, son.
Croaked quack. That's the guy, by the way, I was talking about.
My hand! Damn it! Hey, get me out of here! Hey, you Marshal, pull me out of here! Marshal, you hear me?
I hear you, Doctor. And I ain't no marshal. Now, if you know what's good for you, you're gonna start talking and tell me what I need to know.
Well, I'm a man of information. A veritable man. Get it?
Where's my little girl?
She ain't here.
I can see that.
Well, praise be to the Lord, the man can see now we're talking. You know, I have a proposition. If I tell you where she is, will you let me go?
That depends.
On what?
On if you tell the truth.
She's hid away in the cliff dwellings 10 miles south of Dogsville. That's the gospel truth, I swear on my mother's grave. If she had one. Now pull me up!
If you're right, I'll be back.
Hey, hey, you can't leave me down here. Pull me up right now. You son of a bitch. What's your wife's name? What is it? You know, I kind of liked her. She smelled sweet, that woman. Like a rose. Now, what was it the bard said? What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Let me see. Anna! Yes, that's her name. And does Anna smell sweet right now? Oh, yes. Don't leave me down here! To die and to go where we know not? To lie in cold obstruction and to rot? Is that what he said? Or was it?
So I believe that guy is our next little boss dude. Alright, so now that we've got through the mine, we're going to save right, we're gonna hard save right here. Yes, we're gonna override the save. So yeah, that was the guy that that killed Anderson's wife and everything. So now that we've got revenge on him, it's time to go find time to go find the little girl. And like I said, I think that And like I said, I think that that dude that we saw in the cutscene there, I believe he's going to be the next little boss dude that we have to take on. So keep that in mind, man. Keep that possibly in mind. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to remember something. Okay, so alt. Okay, so I'm still remembering now. Alt fire. So yeah, I'm trying to remember because I don't really use the dynamite that much, honestly. You know, at least like so far. But yeah, like the things I was kind of remembering. The thing I was kind of like remembering was like, oh, you have to like use the alt fire to prep the dynamite, to light it up, and then throw it before you can build like to be able to do anything. Yeah, probably sometime in the future, like if everything goes well, I might do like a second playthrough. Probably like a slightly higher difficulty. And I'll probably do I'll probably like do everything as like classic as I can.
You're a dead man.
Eh, now he falls. It's like he had like that sounded like him falling from a great height, but he didn't actually fall until just now. I mean, do that. Okay.
Don't be a fool, Marshall.
Put it right there. Wow, wow. And yes, even though I am using dynamite and all that, it doesn't do the thing of like like exploding into exploding and like just like chunks of gore and everything like that going all over the place. So let's see. And also, I guess another thing to kind of mention off mention everything is when it comes to these kind of playthroughs, I don't do like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna go for like 100% kills, secrets, items, and what have you. I just I just play casually, like I just go with the flow, and if I see something that I find interesting, then I do it. Also, I think this might be like a clue, so take a snapshot of that on PlayStation.
Don't be a fool, Marshal.
A stone keys.
You're outnumbered.
I'll switch to my rifle for right now. Give me a sec while I kind of check on some stuff. Eh, well, actually, I think I should be good where like I'm not gonna get cheap shotted. Alright. I will say though, I will say though, like I'm glad that that they actually fixed the port and everything like that because I think like when I played it on launch day, there was like there was that one there was one issue that I couldn't be able to do because there's one issue where it's like I couldn't be able to progress onwards because I couldn't be able to get out of the fucking train level or out of the fucking train area when I got to start. But after like constantly kind of talking about it and everything like that, especially like making forums, they finally managed to get them situated. No, I don't think I have. I'm gonna go back real quick. See if I might have missed anything. Okay. I think that just takes me back to the lower area.
You're a dead man.
I've heard that before. Let's see. Curious, curious. You know, if I had an extra chat and everything like that, I'd probably be like, hey, chat, which way should I go? Should I go left? Should I go right? Huh. That's the $1 million question right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll save it right here, and I'll go left. I got a knife. I was surprised this fucker lived through a headshot. I hope you got a coffin picked out. I guess it's like a little, I guess that was like a what? I guess that was like a little area to snipe snipe a couple of enemies from. Okay, apparently I got one stone key. The sounds, oh my dude. It's crazy. That's another stone key thing. Okay, I think I'm probably going too far back. Speaking of that, is there anything in the wall? Oh. Doesn't seem to be. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay. I was trying to like distinguish the bullets and everything like that, because like, you know, there were some of them that, you know, cause like, you know, there were some of them that I wasn't getting, and I was like, oh wait a minute. This makes me randomly think, should I try using the pistol or slash revolver? We'll experiment with it a little bit. So yeah, like we'll play around with it for a little bit. And let's find, you know, like see someone or something that, yeah, like probably like snipe from long range. I know you can do a little thing. I do know like you can do a little thing of like a fan and a hammer. It's like, you know, just, you know, just do like, you know, quick shots. Oh, we got a twofer. Alright, so I believe I got all three stone keys now. Now, I just gotta figure out where, I just gotta remember where the fuck, that area was. Thing is dynamite. Howard. I figure like how to get out of this area. Wait, hold on. I see like a edged marking type thing over over there. I'll just go check and make sure. Okay. I guess while we're here, we can kind of test some stuff. Okay, I think that's nice because because one thing I've kind of like noticed per se was that whenever I would be in scope mode that like it would make me move kind of slow. Let's do that real quick. I guess they do a thing where it's like layered. Nothing over here. Nothing over here except that. You know the one thing you know the one thing I always hate. I hate those moments where it's like, I find I find the random place that I'm like, I'm gonna have to, apparently come back later, and everything. And then it's like all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got the stuff I need, to go to that place to, to unlock, to be able to put something in or unlock or whatever. And then suddenly I don't remember where the fuck it was. Curiouser and curiouser. Cliff dwellings. Alright. Oh. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but like, I'm hearing like a whole bunch of like, baddies up over here. And then like I look and it's like, there's like openings over there. Apparently I can't interact with those anymore. Apparently once they've been, apparently once they got this, apparently once you get the sequence right, it's like, oh, we can't better use it no more. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh, hold up. I think I know where. I think I remember now.
Don't be a fool, Marshal.
Wait, what? Are these not the fucking things? Oh, wait.
Where are you, Marshal?
Okay, Okay, that's kind of what I guess you said. That's kind of like the thing that throws me off sometimes, where it's like, oh, you can't be able to automatically, use a thing. You have to like, go from, you have to like, go from like, you have to like, like cycle through your inventory and be like, oh, hey, like, hit the right, hit the, like, find the thing, just like get lucky, I guess. Someone fell down a hole.
Today is a good day to die, Anderson.
I bet you anything that's probably the guy.
You are a dead man walking.
Insult you? They insult you? I didn't even say a damn thing about you. Okay.
Your silence betrays you. I don't need to see or hear you to know exactly where you are. Too slow. You will regret that.
Okay, I heard something open. Openly move. Hey, it's pushing me back.
Your silence betrays you. I don't need to see or hear you to know exactly where you are.
Really? And like, is that so, Big Jimbo?
Today is a good day to die, Anderson. Too slow. You will regret that. Today is a good day to die, Anderson. Too slow. You will regret that. You insult me.
I feel as though I'm stuck here until I can somehow maybe like figure out the the combination to this.
Today is a good day to die, Anderson. You are a dead man walking.
Oh, somehow I figured it out. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to like to piece I'm trying like to piece this together and everything like that, but so apparently if you get the sequence right, then you can't build interact with it anymore. But I'm kinda like thinking to myself, it's like, you know, does it only happen when you get like all three, things right, or can it be like, oh, I will, like hit one, get it right, so I have to like figure out the other two. Now I'm back out here.
Too slow. You will regret that. You are a dead man walking. You insult me.
Round stone key.
Your silence betrays you. You are a dead man walking. Too slow. You will regret that. You are a dead man walking. Your silence betrays you. I don't need to see or hear you to know exactly where you are.
Don't be a fool, Marshal.
Insult me. Today is a good day to...
Cursor and cursor.
Today is a good day to die, Anderson.
Let's see.
You insult me.
Where are you, Marshal?
Your silence betrays you. I don't need to see or hear you to know exactly where you are.
Oh. Okay. I'm getting like this hunch that pretty much just like, these little areas are just like random random shortcuts. it's like, oh, if you want to go back out to, to the main area, then you go, then you do, do this. Now, mind you, like, I'm not saying, like, shortcuts are bad, but, like, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying, like, to piece it all together, just, like, make my point / ideas off the back end, I guess.
Today is a good day to die, Anderson. You are a dead man walking. You insult.
As I said before, curiouser and curiouser as the month. They didn't hit the button. I'm trying to think of myself. It's like, where does it want me to go? I got this little piece right here. Sometimes it's like I have to find out, like what is like up there.
Too slow. You will regret that. You insult.
I just want to think I get somewhere. I gotta admit, like, I am honestly kind of stumped.
Today is a good day to die, Anderson. You insult me.
Ow. I jumped so high out of the water, I took damage.
Too slow. You will regret. You are a dead man walking.
Oh. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to see something like that?
Too slow. You will regret that.
Where are you, Marshal?
Be a fool, Marshal!
You gotta think she's Benny.
Dead man walking. Your sons have raised you. I don't need to see you. I know exactly where you are.
Where are you, Marshal?
Too slow. You will regret that. You are a dead man walking.
Ow.
Don't be a fool, Marshal! Don't be a fool, Marshal!
Today is a good day to die.
Where are you, Marshal?
Okay.
Don't be a fool, Marshal.
outnumbered. Today is a good day to die, Anderson.
I'm not even hit, like, I'm not even on the fucking thing. Alright. Hopefully everything's still good.
You are a dead man walking. Today is a good day to die, Anderson. You insult me.
You're outnumbered!
Too slow. You will regret that. The doc set you up. You walk right into our trap.
Where is she?
But you fight like a mountain lion.
You know where my daughter is or not?
I was a father too.
Just tell me where she is.
I killed for my children, but it made no difference. You're lucky, mister. Your kid's alive.
Where?
Bob Graham, Big Rock Ranch.
I didn't even know that was actually him. Ow!
Stop! I'll shoot! I will!
You afraid of dying, kid? Keep that fear.
Hell, I say we use him for target practice.
I think the boss is going soft. He should have shot them both.
I reckon the boss is wanting to run for mayor.
Don't want any blood on his hands.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to think about what the fuck are today's dates? 7/19. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it here. So yeah, I might end it here. I might do a little bit of research on like how many levels are left, and depending on how things are, and depending on how many there are, will determine whether or not if I actually do another stream of this, like sooner rather than later. But yeah, that was my continuation of Outlaws Remastered. Definitely, had like some interesting moments, but I'd say for the time being, even though like I might, like forget this down the line, but like, we kind of like, it was definitely like an interesting little level, but also like very annoying, but also like confusing as well. It was, I had like I had like all the emotions, I guess. It's like confusion, slightly annoyed, you know, curiosity, and all that stuff. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and actually end and everything. It's a little bit earlier than what I normally would do, but and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm worn out, tired, and all that stuff. It's just, I don't know. I think that's like a nice little decent stopping point. Especially like how much we were able to do. How much like what we were able to do. Like how much we were able to get done and everything like that. So yeah. Alright, so slash raid. Get that hopefully taken care of. Alright, so let's do some searching, shall we? Oh my. I'm looking at, just like looking like through like the few, like streams that, show up on my thing. I see like someone who, like, I see someone who's being I see a VTuber that's like Dawn as a nut or something, so. Hmm. Okay, this person has been live for too long, so might see if we can write into them. But yeah, I guess before we attempt to see if we can raid, just want to say, as always, to you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Wednesday. As part of my 2 days full week of streaming, I'll be doing some weapons mod Wednesday with a random little gameplay mod for Doom 1 called. I'm just gonna call. I'm just gonna refer to it as like the Lou mod and everything. We're gonna be revisiting. Um, we're gonna be continuing like the second part more or less of like Knee Deep in the Dead because we did a little bit of it. As like we did a little bit of it as like a bonus thing, where because we were trying to, or we were originally going to be doing. We were originally going to be doing the Wolf of Doom Masterstein trilogy, but the level that we did, which was the prologue, took quite a bit. So I was like, you know what, this is gonna be like some little thing, but I figured maybe like do like a little extra and stuff like that, just see how things go. Um, and then probably after that, on Thursday, I'll be doing some more Elden Ring Night Rain. I'll be starting my Havel Raider build, or my Havel Raider run. Um, now I think for the time being, because like I've been done to like kind of do this sort of like sort of differently per se, or I don't know if I say it like differently, but the thing that I was kind of thinking about, because even like I haven't really touched the bosses, the bosses in such a long ass time, but I'm sort of thinking about possibly doing a thing where I include the DLC bosses within Night Rain. Even though like even though there's gonna be like the possibility of like going through the new map and stuff like that, but I'd say for right now that I'd say like for right now though is that it's gonna be trying to do like the main bosses, from like Tricephalos all the way down to Night Aspect, and then if I can get through Night Aspect, then I might and then I might like randomly attempt to do a thing with regular balancers and Dreadlord. It's gonna be like that one like one rare time more or less where like I actually return to the DLC and everything. So yeah. All right, see if we can do the trade. So he says we can. All right, so yeah, if you enjoy what you saw today and everything, and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to give it a sub and those usual good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. Maybe in Blue Sky, even though I don't post anything there, but still a thing. And until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.